On Atkins. Not the Atkins diet, the Atkins life. Great food that's rich in healthy protein, not a ton of carbs or sugars. Feels good. And when you're feeling good on the inside, it starts to show on the outside. Go to Atkins.com to learn more. All free, nothing to join. Here's to our health.
Every day, KTLA 5 reports to you, to all of Southern California. We are LA's very own.
I know we all wish that we could finally be done with wearing masks. I get it. So please, please wear the mask.
Right now at 5, a plea from the president as frustrations swell over the Omicron-fueled winter surge. The new steps being taken to keep you safe from COVID.
We photographed him at Delilah with his girlfriend, Julia Fox. He was in great spirits.
Witnesses recount the rapper formerly known as Kanye having fun moments before his fists allegedly fly at a fan. The altercation that has Ye under investigation for battery tonight.
I am very sick, man.
That is shameful. Shameful. The neighbors should not have to look at that.
A court hearing gets heated when the judge scolds a cancer patient who claims he is too sick to clean up his lawn. Why some want that judge removed from the bench. The news at 5 starts right now. We begin with breaking news out of Hancock Park, where a woman has been killed inside a furniture store. Good evening, I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Pedro Vera. Our Gil Levis is up in Sky 5 over the scene along La Brea Avenue. Gil, what do you know?
Hey, Pedro and Cher, you're looking at a large crime scene, a big response by the LAPD, Wilshire Division, as well as homicide detectives that responded here to the 300 block of North La Brea Boulevard. This is just north of Beverly Boulevard, a very busy area where there's a lot of shopping going on. The LAPD got the call at 1:45 for an assault with a deadly weapon at this location. When they arrived, they did find a woman dead at the scene inside this furniture store. It's called the Croft House. Now, homicide detectives are on scene investigating. Let me come out to a wider shot and show you the back of the property. There's crime scene tape set up back there. There is a black SUV on scene there inside the tape. It's unknown who that car belongs to, but again, LAPD has this area cordoned off right now as they investigate how this woman died. I can tell you that they are putting out preliminary information about a person of interest wearing a dark hoodie, dark black backpack, and dark jeans. That's the very latest overhead in Sky 5. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Gil, thank you. Now to our other top story tonight, the COVID pandemic. The Supreme Court has blocked the Biden administration from enforcing its sweeping vaccine or test requirements for large private companies.
Well, the court will allow similar requirements to stand for most healthcare workers in the United States. KTLA's Chip Yost is live with more on the ruling. Chip.
Yeah, Pedro and Cher, two different Supreme Court rulings today saying two different things, and one saying a vaccine mandate can stay in place, and the other saying that vaccine mandate must come to a stop. Let's talk about that one first. That is the employer mandate. That was a mandate from OSHA and the Secretary of Labor saying that employers who have 100 or more employees must require their employees to get vaccinated or take a weekly test showing that they're negative of COVID-19. The justices along ideological lines, the 6 conservatives and the 3 liberals on a different side, the 6 conservatives ruled that OSHA and the Secretary of Labor had basically crossed the line. They went too far above and beyond what their authority is, saying that that vaccine mandate must now come to a stop, at least for now. Let's read part of the opinion from them right now. It says the Secretary has ordered 84 million Americans to either obtain a COVID-19 vaccine or undergo weekly medical testing at their own expense. This is no everyday exercise of federal power. It is instead a significant encroachment into the lives and health of a vast number of employees. Shortly after that ruling came down, we actually interviewed the U.S. Surgeon General, who had this reaction to it.
Well, Chip, I was saddened to hear about the ruling because what this means is that that requirements may not go into place in some workplaces, which will mean that the vaccines won't necessarily be received by everyone in those workplaces, which means that the workplaces are maybe less safe, for employees and for customers. Let's just keep this in mind. Vaccine requirements are not new. We've had them for years and years in our country in school settings,